Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So, brothers and sisters, I'm just doing a quick video just to talk about what is actually going on during all this time between our brothers in Palestine. So, for those that know, everybody knows about this. It's been going on a war that is being for more than 50 years old. But just now, the world just acknowledged that war, and they just making look like it just started recently. But no, this is being going on for more than 50 years with no stop between Israel and Palestine. So there's a lot of images, videos about what's going on between Israel and Palestine. A lot of deaths, killings, families losing their homes, children losing their parents, moms and dads losing their children. And the way how the world sees it, they see it on a way that it should not be even interpreted. As we all know, the world is divided. Some support and they know the rights, that the Palestine have the rights to protect and defend themselves. And another part of the world, they condemn Hamas for all the crimes and they basically support Israel. So that's how it is, 50-50. There's a lot of things to break this down regarding this. There's a lot of people, they are non-Muslims, they support Palestine. You don't need to be a Muslim to support Palestine. It's about what is right, what is wrong. It's about what you feel in your heart. If you have to think by yourself, think and get to the conclusion if this is right or wrong, that this makes any sense. Just think about it. Okay, Israel is trying to occupy Gaza, is trying to occupy Palestine. If an occupier is trying to come to my country and trying to take over my land, I have the right to defend myself. That's the first thing first. If I'm trying to take your land, you have the right to defend yourself. That's how it is. So Palestine have the right to defend themselves. But it looks like when they actually, for more than 50 years, they tried to defend themselves and they went out publicly, the world making look like it was a terrorist attack. All this propaganda that the Westerns, what they do, that Israel does, that all these Zionists do. Whatever you want to call them, Zionists, Freemasons, Illuminati, all of that, they all together. So this is what I want to break down about this war that's going on. All these world wars since the First World War, it's all been planned and made by humans. They already made before the First World War happening, this, how I'm gonna call this, let's say these entities, okay, the Freemasons, the Zionists, Illuminatis, they already made, you know, paperworks about what they wanted to, you know, make it happen in the future, so it can go by their plans. They planned the First World War, they planned the Second World War, and they planned the Third World War. It's basically getting to the beginning right now. And this is all planned by these entities because they have a purpose in life. A purpose in life. This is not what I'm trying to say. They have a purpose into this life. And the purpose that they have is to bring the Dajjal, is to bring as much souls as they can for Shaitan, because they are followers of Shaitan. They are Shaitan army. Zionists, Freemasons, Illuminatis, they all together, whatever, they are all followers of the Shaitan. So all of this is planned for them to bring destruction, to bring chaos, pain, to make everybody to be separated of each other, going everybody against everybody. This is all plan of the Shaitan. So these entities, that's what they're trying to do, making people become, losing their iman, their believings, their faith in God. They implanting distractions into the system, into this dunya. They bringing a lot of chaos and control with everything that is going on. As y'all see, it's just a plan. So we have countries that they don't support Palestine. We have countries that they don't want a ceasefire. Those countries, they make it clearly known what side they are. They follow the Zionists. All of these countries and all of these people, they all together, like I said, they Freemasons. They follow the Shaitan. So the UN is trying to make all these votes for the ceasefire between Israel and Palestine. But my question is, why is it taking so long? More than 1 month. They even didn't get to a conclusion to stop Israel. Why they cannot stop Israel? Why all these countries are scared to stop Israel? Because Israel have control of all of these countries financially. United States of America is controlled by Israel. All these countries are controlled by Israel. Khalas. That's the truth. It is what it is. United States of America, like the president, he said he's a Zionist. Even he said you don't need to be a Jew to be a Zionist. So he's already making clear that all the leaders are Zionists. That's what it is. How United States, because these people we see these people, the kuffar, They are manipulated by the army of the shaitan, the media, the celebrities, all these people that have power. Whatever they say, these people they follow. They follow. They are followers. They don't have a heart. They cannot think by themselves. They have to follow whatever they see on the internet, on the media, or by a leader. If they, whatever they say to them, they have to just listen and do it and follow, because they don't have no opinion. They cannot think by themselves. Oh, because this person have power or is important, I have to basically do what he said. So how in the United States the tax that they pay, it goes for Israel? It don't have nothing, it don't make no sense how American citizen is working hard and he's paying tax, thinking that he's paying for for his own country, but actually the money of the tax is going to another country way far from his country, that it don't make, is not even related, Israel. So it's already official, all these, leaders, all these countries, they are scared of Israel. What we are watching right now is a genocide. What Israel is doing to the Palestinians, to the Palestinians, is what Hitler used to do them back in the days. It's exactly the same what they do. The people are waking up. There's people saying, now I understand why Hitler did what he did to them before, because he saw how they are. You give them the hands, they take your whole arm. That's how it is. These people, not all of them are bad, but y'all understand. The Palestinians, they gave them the hand. Israelis, they took the arm. So you cannot trust these people. They gave them place, shelter to stay, and they trying to take over the land. So between this war as well, it is a perfect time for all the Arab leaders, for all the Arab countries to join and defend Palestine how they're supposed to do. But what is going on is that all the leaders of the Arab countries, they are not taking action as well. Why? Because they are sellers. A lot of them are depending on the Israel money, on the Zionist money. Countries like Egypt. Egypt is on a frontier between Palestine and Israel. They should defend Palestine. They should help Palestine. But what they did, they decided to close the frontiers. For what? Why would you close the frontiers against your own brothers? Countries like Saudi, Al Arabiya Saudi, why? They have the money, they have the power. Why do they don't intervene in the way that they should, the way that all the Muslims are expecting to them to intervene in this war? Because it's not going to beneficiate them financially. That's why all these countries, they are sellers. They're not doing what they should do to the Palestinians. And they just watching all of this happening. This was a perfect time for the Arab world to stick together and to defend themselves. Because we should not expect about the Westerns to help us. Because this is the Westerns' fault, because they gave power to the Israel. They gave all this authority and they allowed all this happening and all these horrible things that Israel is doing. They allow it because we're watching right now a genocide in 2023. And how is it possible in this year we're watching such thing like this? And how is it possible nobody stopping this? Because if it was another country, if it was vice versa, like if it was Palestine doing this to the Israel, most definitely we would see some action, most definitely. And we would see all the world to intervene. But since it's Israel, and all of these countries are puppets of Israel, they allow it and they do not condemn Israel. If you do something, or if you speak the truth, or you expose Israel, you get cancelled. If you support Palestine, they consider you as a terrorist. So y'all see how the media, how all of this is controlled and manipulated in a way they want it. This is a perfect example. So everything that it shows up on the TV, the news, y'all should not believe, because it's how they want it. It's in the way that how they want it. So this is really really a sad moment, a bad moment about everything that is going on in Palestine. Thousands and thousands of people dying. Israel is killing amount of children, destroying hospitals. How is you supposed to destroy hospitals when people are in defense? They massacring everybody, killing people with no feelings, kidnapping, raping people, and still the West world supports them. So the United Nations, they're going to vote for the ceasefire. And why they extend it 1 day when they have the majority of the votes to stop it, but they extended 1 day. I think it was today. That news came out. They extended 1 more day. For what? It's been more than 1 month. You should take action in the first place. But like I said, we should not expect nothing from the Westerns, because they are the ones that they created this situation by allowing and giving power to this entity. They are the ones. So we should not expect nothing from them. The Palestinians, they know that they are in a war, that they cannot expect help by nobody. The Arab leaders, they failed. They had a good chance. they fail. A lot of Muslims, they cannot do nothing, and the Palestinians, they know, and they said it. They with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they not alone, they with Allah. And it's that their Imam, their faith in Allah, that it makes them keep going on every single day, living, waking up, knowing that they might be bombed, that they might be killed, that they might be losing family members. But it's that faith, that believing in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in Allah al-Aziz, al-Shakur, that gives them the Imam, the faith to keep living. May Allah have mercy in all the Muslims in this dunya. May Allah protect all the Palestinians in this dunya. May Allah protect and make the Palestinians victorious in this battle. This is really bad times and complicated to see. But like I said, it was all planned by the Freemasons, Illuminatis, Zionists. People need to think. They created a lot of distractions. This video is going to be quite longer. Sorry, but it's a delicate subject. Why they always oppress people? The most quiet people, the quietest people, and the people that they don't bother nobody are the ones that they suffer the most. Why do they make all this propaganda against Islam, against Arabs, against Asians, against Africans, against the poorest people? Why do they always go against the people that doesn't bother nobody? First thing first, they explore the countries, they rape, they abuse, they took over, they colonize the countries, whatever. They had enough, they just let it go. They just, leave the countries. And in the future, when something happens, they still are the ones that they made that problem and that or that stuff happening. The Westerns, the way how they want to introduce their things is not respectful, is not acceptable, because they want to force people to accept what they want to the people accept it. They create all these illusions to take people out of the truth, out of God. Why? To bring souls to the shaitan. That's what they do. When I'm talking about this, I'm talking about the leaders, the Western leaders, the organization, Freemason, Zionists. I'm not talking about the people. I'm just talking about the leaders, the entities that they have in their mind destroy the humanity Freemasons, the Zionists, the people with power. So this war, they want to create a third world war related with religion, and they want to make a war between the Jews and the Muslims, and they want to after that introduce to the people atheism and spirituality. So people will believe on that stuffs, they will follow those stuffs, and in the end they will introduce the shaitan to them, into those beliefs, into spirituality. They will introduce the shaitan. This is what it was on a statement made by the Freemasons and the Zionists. But there's something that they cannot change, and that's the word of Allah. We all know the purpose of the Israel is to bring the Dajjal, the Messiah, because for us Muslims, our Messiah is Isa alayhi salam. They don't believe in Isa. So what Messiah do they gonna bring? The Dajjal. Is said the followers of the Dajjal will be Jews and Christians. Not all Christians. Some of the Christians. And other people, they'll be fooled by the Dajjal. And we Muslims, we will fight that army, the army of the Dajjal. We will fight the Dajjal, and we will wait for the return of Isa alayhi salam to destroy the Dajjal. So this is already written in the Quran. What happened is, in this war, the truth will come out. The Israel is already being exposed of how they are, what people they are, about what they are doing. People are actually seeing that they are evil. The way how they think, interact is not correct. And what are the true intentions? I ask to everybody, brothers and sisters, everybody that can help Palestine by making dua, providing charity for them to have some food, shelters, place to stay. اللهم أصلي أحوال المسلمين في فلسطين. اللهم أصلي أحوال المسلمين في فلسطين وفي كل مكان يا ذو الجلال والإكرام. Ya Allah, please protect the Muslims in Palestine. Ya Allah, please protect the Muslims in Palestine. اللهم أصلي أمة محمد. اللهم فرج عن أمة محمد. اللهم رم أمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم. Ya Allah, please improve and help the state of the Ummah of Muhammad. Ya Allah, please grant to the Ummah, grant ease to the Ummah of Muhammad. Ya Allah, have mercy on the Ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. That's everything. Message for all Our Palestinian brothers, please stay strong. Allah is always with you, and y'all are the angels of Jannah. That's everything. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.